Hey everyone, it's time for another weekly makeup basket. I have almost all new things in this weekly makeup basket, and it's not because I did any shopping. I'm still on my total makeup shopping freeze, but these are things that I have still been wanting to use in my collection that I got for either Christmas or for my birthday, and then I do have a couple things from influencers. So most of these things are newer to my collection, so they'll be newer to you guys, but not anything that I've purchased, which I'm so happy. Is almost finishing up month 2 of no buying of anything beauty related. We'll start off with some nail polish. These are things that I've had in my collection, but for some reason I've just kind of been wanting some greens. So I picked out 2 green polishes for the next week or 2. So the first one is the Essie Mojito Madness, which is just a really fun lime green. The next one is one that I haven't used in a while. It's the Maybelline Express Finish, and it says new shade, but I've been looking all around the bottle and I can't seem to find out what the actual shade is. But it's a really fun, more kind of metallic green that has a little bit more of like that yellow shift into it. So I'm going to use these over the next couple weeks. And then I have a setting spray. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I've had this in a previous weekly makeup basket, and I've been really enjoying the scent of rose lately, so I thought I would bring this one in. And a lot of the products that I have here are going to be eyeshadow stuff. So I got a lot of really beautiful eyeshadows over the holidays and for my birthday. Most of them are from my sister-in-law / brother and nephews, but she's a makeup addict like me, so she did most of the shopping and picking out the palettes, and she did an amazing job. So the first one she got, which was one that I was actually like really struggling with my shopping freeze with, I really wanted to get this. This is the Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte. And I was just trying to figure out some way that I could figure out Matt getting it for me for like a present for like Valentine's or something, and it was in my birthday gift, so I was so stoked for this. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and I know most of you guys have already seen this beautiful palette. It's been everywhere on YouTube and Instagram and everything, and it's just beautiful. I love my original Tartelette palette because it's all mattes, and it's just absolutely stunning too, but I really enjoyed that this one has some shimmers in there too, but it still has those beautiful velvety smooth mattes. I also got a MAC 15 pan palette, so this is kind of like a little haul too for you guys to see what I got for Christmas and for my birthday that's beauty related. And this palette is sensational. It's the eyeshadow times 15, so it's a pre-made palette, and I think it was one of the ones that like Nordstrom had, and it has a lot of like the, you know, loved ones. So it has Beaded, Gold Mine, Chains of Love, Cork, Persuade, Retrospect, Green Smoke, Felt, Print, Carbon, Orb, Luscious, Soft Brown, Track, and Plum. So, or plumbed, sorry. And so it has some beautiful shades. I've already been using this a lot and I absolutely adore it. It's fun because I don't have too many MAC eyeshadows, but I got one of the other, I think it was the Warm 15 palette that they had, and that was really great, and I love this one too. Next I have the Makeup Forever palette, and this I also got for the holidays, and it is very, very, very beautiful. This is my actual first Makeup Forever product that I've ever gotten. I have a few like sample size things, like a setting spray and a primer and different things like that I've gotten in samples and like deluxe sample sizes from Sephora. These are the new kind of formulated eyeshadows, so they're really cool. They actually feel like a cream when you touch them. They're obviously a shadow, but they're so like crazy velvety that it feels like a cream, and it almost like applies like a cream on your eye. So these have been really, really beautiful playing around with, and I wanted to have all these in this weekly makeup basket since, I mean, it is January, so my Pan That palette, I'm using that as well, but I know I'm going to be concentrating on that a lot this year, so I want to have some fun palettes to kind of enjoy, you know, January with before I start getting hardcore with those Pan That palettes. And then the last palette is this Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is also my first palette. I know that there's been many of these palettes that have gone around at different collections and everything like that, and they're super affordable. I think they're like $29 or something like that, so great find from Anastasia. But this is the one that I got, and it's the Self-Made palette. And it is also just so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just am so in love with all of these shadows that I got. Love how like warm this palette is with a lot of cool kind of rosy hints, and then there's these gorgeous like play on colors, and oh, this pink champagne is just sensational. So I have been in eyeshadow heaven with all of these palettes. So thankful for those and been having so much fun. A bronzer that I put in here, so I'm still trying to figure out because I want to have one kind of laid out for 2016 for my 2016 use up for a bronzer, because I want to use up one. I know it's going to be really hard, so I need to kind of pick which one I'm going to do. I can't decide between an e.l.f. one, this Too Faced one, and then my MAC one that I used for my Project Pan MAC products. But this has been in a couple different Project Pans, I think. It's the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a deluxe size, but it goes forever and ever and ever and ever, and it's just insane. And I'm still like, I don't feel like I'm anywhere near hitting pan, so I'm playing around with it, bringing it back into kind of my daily routine to see if it's something that I really want to pursue for the year. And then I have kind of 3 cheek products. Again, these are products that I got for the holidays. First one is the Becca Afterglow palette. This is so pretty. And this has, it has 2 blushes, the mineral blushes, and then it has 3 of the Skin Press Perfectors. And this is just a great like palette to have if you haven't tried any of Becca's products, so you can kind of see what it's all about, as well as for like travel. I didn't have any of the blushes, so this has been really fun to play around with these. I didn't have Topaz. I do have Rose Gold and the Moonstone, but I love having just kind of these smaller sizes as well to kind of play around with, and these are just so pretty. Becca has such gorgeous face products. I have this Laura Mercier product. So my sister-in-law like was amazing because she picked so many products and brands that I didn't have anything of, so it's been so much fun to kind of play around with some new things. So this is the Laura Mercier. This is the face illuminating powder in Discretion, and I think I have a Tightline cake from Laura Mercier, and I've tried some of the like primers and stuff like that, but I didn't have anything else from this brand, especially not a gorgeous highlighter like this. And this is so stunning, and so I have been really loving this. I've been using it almost every single day, loving this highlighter. So really just a fun, luxurious product. And last but not least for face has been this Urban Decay Afterglow blush, which of course I have a ton of Urban Decay stuff, but I don't have any of the blushes. So this is her favorite one, and I think this is her favorite highlighter as well, and it definitely makes sense because they're both gorgeous. This is the 8-Hour Powder Blush in Video, and it is a perfect everyday blush where you don't have to fuss around, is it going to match my eyeshadow, my lipstick, anything like that. It goes with every single look, and it's just gorgeous. It's so natural and stunning. So the formula is beautiful, and I've really enjoyed playing around with that. And then the last 2 products are products that I got from Influencer to review, and I do kind of like little reviews on what I think on my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and on, you know, like the CoverGirl website and stuff. But just a little tip, again, I've talked about this before, Buzz Agent and Influencer are so much fun because you just do some surveys, and as you kind of get more involved in the websites, you start getting a little bit more of like the products on a more regular basis. I probably get one once every other month or once every month if it's like really, you know, hopping. Just a little tip, this has been really nice too to kind of help with my urges to buy some of the new things that are out on the market, because typically the things that they want you to test are like brand new products, and these are 2 brand new products by CoverGirl. So it's nice. So I'm still kind of getting to play around with the new products that are coming out, especially in the drugstore, but I'm not shopping. So, and then I get to test them out and write my honest reviews, and so it's kind of a win-win situation all around. So definitely suggest it for people who are anyone, but especially someone who's like on a shopping freeze or a low buy, to kind of help with those cravings. So the first one is this CoverGirl Oh Sugar Caramel. This is their new vitamin infused balms, and my color is in number 3 caramel, and this is what it looks like. And so it looks like it's going to be fairly pigmented just by the color, but it really is a balm. And so as you can see, it's very light, but it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's one of those just no fuss kind of products to put on your lips, and it's gonna have kind of like, this is like my lip but better, but a little bit more nude kind of thing. And so I've been really liking it. It has a nice kind of, I don't know, it just smells kind of like lemony actually. Kind of a nice kind of balmy smell to it, and it is really, really comfortable on the lips. So I have been really enjoying this product. Definitely suggest it. I think they have a whole range of colors, but again, it's like a balm, so it's gonna be super, super sheer. And then the CoverGirl Plumpify Blast Pro Mascara. This is it Very Black? Yes. And this has a really cool, funky wand on it. You know, it's one of those huge, huge brushes, and it's got like kind of that little spiky ball at the end. The color is super, super pigmented on this. I mean, it does really separate each lash, but the wand is huge, which I find a little hard to kind of get on all my lashes without making any mistakes like around my eyeshadow or something like that. I did notice that I really like it for the bottom lashes, but again, it's a huge brush, so you have to be really careful with that, but it doesn't smudge, which is a huge perk for me. But I don't really see this as being like a plumpify, like master drama, you know, 5 times bigger lashes type of thing. To me, it's actually quite natural looking because it does separate each lash, which gives, I think, more definition to your lashes, and it has a little bit more of a lengthening effect. But I don't really see much like volume. I think that this is like a natural kind of everyday mascara. Definitely not something that gives you like a ton of like drama, in my opinion. Those are all the products that I'm going to be using over the next week or two in my weekly makeup basket. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing kind of a little, you know, Christmas and birthday haul as well, so you guys can kind of see what I got from such fabulous loved ones. And let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Bye!